welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie if you have not been here before, so thank you so much for watching this video. Today I'm so excited to do a hair tutorial for you guys. You guys have been asking for it and I have listened. Finally, I'm going to be showing you how I do this bouncy blowout. It's pretty simple. It definitely takes a little bit of work getting used to using a round brush and using a blow dryer to do it, but it's definitely something that I think anybody can achieve, and honestly, I just love the way that this looks. So I'm super excited to show you guys. Before we get started, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload. I would really appreciate it. Before we get to the tutorial, I kind of wanted to walk you guys through why I love this style so much. I really like the way it looks, first off. Like, I think it just looks so nice and bouncy and voluminous. But something that I also love about it is it definitely helps tame down frizz. My hair is naturally very frizzy, but with bleaching it and dyeing it, it's definitely gotten a lot frizzier and more damaged, unfortunately. So blow drying with a round brush is really nice because it targets like right at your hair and just really gives it such a nice, like, soft, tamed down look. But while we're doing that, we're also giving it some nice lift, and I absolutely love how this looks. Pretty much every single time I blow dry my hair, I'm going to round brush it. I've gotten pretty fast at it now. I feel like it takes me maybe like 15 to 20 minutes now, and that's like super fast for me. So I definitely think I could probably even get faster than that if I keep going with it. One thing that I do want to let you guys know about, if you're not aware, I am not like a licensed hairstylist, cosmetologist, any of that. So I'm definitely not doing it maybe like the official way. I don't know. I feel like every stylist that I've ever gone to does it a little bit differently. So again, I'm not a licensed person, so don't get mad at me if I'm doing something wrong. I do my hair like this before I even like curl it with a curling iron. So yeah, if you guys want to know how I get this look, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, so I'm looking super cute right now. I'm gonna take this towel out of my hair. This thing is really cool. I don't know how to say the brand. Keys? I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna link it below. Whatever fabric this is, it's really good for towel drying your hair. Regular towels are not so good on your hair, like as far as frizz and stuff, but this one is really good, and it definitely takes out all the excess moisture, so my hair's not like dripping wet anymore. So I really like it, and I will link it below for you guys so you can check it out. My hair takes forever to dry normally, and that definitely cuts down on the drying time. So I am going to use a few different products on my hair before I start blow drying it. So first things first, I'm going to use this brush. I'm actually not sure what the brand is, but it's like a knockoff wet brush. I have several wet brushes that I really love. This one was just like a cheap one from TJ Maxx. My mom actually got it for me. She would not be offended that I said cheap either, because she loves a good deal. So I'm just brushing it out, and this is like really good on wet hair because it's not going to like pull at the tangles. I don't know what the technology is in these like wet brushes, but they are the best. So next thing I'm gonna do is put some product in my hair. So the first thing I'm gonna use is this Kristen S Blow Dry Mist. I love this stuff. I've been using it for so long. It gives you such a nice blowout. I'm obsessed. Just gonna do a few sprays. That's a few more than a few. The next thing I'm gonna use is this Kerastase Elixir Old Time. Really good at pronouncing stuff today. But this is just like a hair serum. Keeps your hair super shiny and just soft. I'm doing like not a full pump because I feel like too much comes out. And I'm just gonna warm it up on the hands gently. And try to get it throughout my hair. Bring it down on the ends and then up on the roots last. This last time around, I literally went 9 days without washing my hair. No, it was longer than 9 days. I went a Thursday, full week. I went 11 days without washing my hair. I haven't done that in a really long time. The brush that I'm using is another one that I got from TJ Maxx. This is the Wet Brush Pro, and it's like the blow drying version one. I like that one too. One thing that I did want to show you guys too, my hair like turned out pretty well this time, but a product that I love to use if I don't feel like it's been toned enough in the shower is this Eva NYC Tone It Down Blonde Leave-In Foam. This stuff is so good. It's like a foam that you use after you get out of the shower if you notice that you're not like toned enough, and you put this stuff in and it's so good at toning. I love it. So the blow dryer I'm using is this Dry Bar Buttercup blow dryer. I tried out a few different blow dryers before I found the one that I love, and it's this one. I am using the little attachment that it comes with. I've used a bunch of different blow dryers to do blowouts. You don't have to use an expensive one. I think the biggest thing is making sure that you have this attachment and then a really good round brush. And this is from, there's hairs all over it, if you can see that. Really professional. This is the Heat Pro Ceramic Plus Ion brush. It says Olivia Garden on it. I bought it at Ulta. It's really amazing. And I think it's about 1.5 inches width or 2 inches, something like that. A wide, nice brush like this is definitely ideal. So I'm going to get started by just blow drying my hair until it's pretty much maybe like 80 to 90% dry. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so I'm almost all the way dry, so I'll definitely have some wet spots, but this is how my hair looks currently. Not like horrible, but could definitely look better. The next couple things that I want to show you guys are these Dry Bar clips. These are the best for blow drying my hair. I love using these. You can just use like a regular claw clip. Like anything will work really. You just want to kind of hold your hair back from the rest of it. So I like using these. I'm gonna set those right there. And what I'm first gonna do is separate my hair into the first section. So I just grab behind my ears here, and I'm gonna grab about that much hair. So what I first do is I'm gonna split that hair into 2 sections. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to brush through it a couple of times, and then I'm going to brush up like so and kind of like twirl my hair into it. All these pieces right here are going to be part of another section, so I'm not going to worry about them. So let me do that one more time. So again, I'm like brushing through it, and then I'm just brushing up into my hair, and it's all kind of like being held within the brush. So next I'm going to take my blow dryer. I do have it on the highest heat setting, and then I like to use it on the highest setting for like how fast the air blows. I know a lot of people like to use like the middle setting, but I'm very lazy and I like to get it over with as soon as possible. So I'm going to use it on the highest setting, and I'm basically just going to hold it really close to my hair here, and as I'm pulling at my hair, I'm just keeping the blow dryer close to it. So just to make it more comfortable, I like to move it down as I go, but that's the gist of it. It's like really simple. It's mainly just making sure the heat is as close to your hair as possible. I try not to like full on touch it because that's a lot of heat on your hair, but yeah, well, let me show you how to do it. I'm gonna just brush through it and make sure there's no dampness to it. And as you guys could see, as I was like bringing it down with the blow dryer, I was like still twisting it, like as I got closer to the ends, like you still keep twisting it. And then once it's fully done and I like it, it's like very smooth, I'm going to twirl my hair just to kind of like keep the heat in, and then I just bring it to the back, just like that. I always like how this looks second day better than first day. Like after sleeping on it, my hair is like way more tamed down with like, the frizz and everything. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of my hair and I'm just going to twist it like that together and just keep it all together like that. It's obviously not gonna stay perfectly together, but you get the idea. I usually do it in about 4 different like sections. So the next is like kind of the mid section. And I'm just gonna pull that up again. Who else is loving Thank You Next by Ariana Grande? I have non-stop been listening to the album since it came out. So it's always in my head. And if I was a professional, I'd probably like clip this back, but I can kind of tell which pieces have been hit with the blow dryer and which have not. So I just leave that back there. You definitely can clip it though if you would like to. So I'm gonna start with this side of my hair again. This is also me being very professional. You could take your hair, I separate it into 2 sections. And if I wanted to, I could use a clip to like clip it back nicely. Maybe I should do that. But normally what I do is I just literally make sure my lips aren't wet. I'm ridiculous. And I just do this. And then I blow dry. But maybe for the sake of this video, I'll use a clip. Clip it back because I'm trying to be professional. So I'm going to do the same exact thing. This is going to get very monotonous until the very end. So stay tuned. I'm sectioning off the crown of my hair. So I'm gonna grab from like right here and then just bring it all the way back. So hopefully you can see, but I left like that much. So like the back of my hair is still being clipped up into this. And I'm gonna do these sections here. Okay, we are at the last section, and I feel like this section is the most important to the entire style. Most places that I've gotten a blowout, they will section the last sections into 2, and they will blow out my hair exactly the same way I've done it like throughout this entire time. But I like to do this differently, and I feel like this gives me way more volume than anything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the back. I'm gonna show you how I section it off. So I'm gonna section about like 1 inch to 2 inches. So I just take about that much hair, like so. And then I'm gonna put the rest of my hair up into a clip again. I'm gonna take this back section, brush it out. Instead of coming from behind the hair like this, I'm gonna go in front. That. I hope that makes sense. So all of my hair is being pushed to the front like so. Going to blow dry as close to my hair as possible. The reason I like to do that is because when I bring it to the back, I hope you guys can see, but look at like that nice lift that I have here. Oh, instead of blow drying it like this, if I'm blow drying it up, it's giving me like intense volume right at the top, which is where I want it. So I'm gonna keep doing the same thing and just blow drying the same way for the rest of these pieces. So let's do it. Such a nice lift, I love it. Now I'm doing the last section. This is the very front of my hair, and I'm gonna blow dry it the same way. And I'm gonna part it back in the middle again. And the very last step that I like to do is smooth out these front pieces. But as you can see, I just like have such nice volume and lift at the back where I want it, and then the sides. Like I'm looking nice and voluminous. So I'm gonna take these front pieces, and do you see kind of how like I'm getting some separation right there? I wanna fix that. So what I do is I take about that much hair, and I'm going to blow dry this together. I'm gonna bring my brush in. It's okay that it didn't like grab all that hair there. And there's no like major rhyme or reason, but basically what I'm doing is I'm taking that hair and I'm like pulling it forward like that. Instead of it like being pushed back like you see this, it's like my hair's kind of brought forward and like more smoothed out there. I really like doing that. I feel like it helps a lot because again, you get this kind of like weird separation from blow drying in different ways. So that is what I'm gonna do on this side now. And you're left with a nice bouncy blowout. So this is what we're looking at right now. I always love how the back looks. It's just like so bouncy, smoothed out. I definitely have some frizz up here. That is very normal for me. And I can go in with a hairspray or just something to tame it down. But knowing my hair, I know that it will just kind of relax as I sleep on it. I just love how it looks. It's like just so nice and bouncy. I love how you have like just a slight curl to it. I do feel like it makes my hair look thicker than it is. So I love it. So nice. Salon Blowout at home. And that is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch this video. Please let me know if you liked it by giving it a thumbs up, and let me know if there's other different like hair tutorial videos that you'd like me to do. I can definitely do those. I love hair makeup. My hair has always been like my first love, so I am very, very passionate about it, and I love playing with hair. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!